Welcome to Amherst, Massachusetts, and McGirt Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. UMass will kick off and will be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So USF's offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, the offense is trying to make it look like runs, so they play fake. And the tight end, he comes right out of his stance, vertical downfield, gets one-on-one with a much smaller DB, and is able to make the catch for a big game.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Brown will throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Isaac. Sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. Don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the UMass Minutemen have the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed in the middle, it's Adkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted.
And this is how the wind can really affect a game. It's not just for kickers, but quarterbacks as well. And on that last throw, guys, it looked to me like he was throwing it into the wind, and that definitely affected the velocity of the throw. It also affected the accuracy, and that's what caused the interception.
They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bulls have moved it inside the 20.
That's a first down for the offense.
The give to the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. And the Bulls will hustle to the line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They go right back to him. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point makes it 14-0.
South Florida, 14. UMass, 0.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UMass offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something to... Turning it on! Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield. He's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's good. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Hairston. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. UMass comes to the line facing second and short. Wants to go up top. Sagged out of the air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. He'll try to pop the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And the defense getting in the backfield quick, fast, and in a hurry. There was nowhere to run with that football. Nice penetration by this defensive line.
Yeah, and a nice job, too, not getting out of their lanes, right? When you're on offense, you're running a draw. You're trying to make it look like pass. You're getting those big fellas up front defensively, trying to salivate to get the QB, but they weren't fooled. Everybody's...
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into him.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. That's caught. It's Norton. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Bulls headed quickly to the line. On the ground, it's Norton. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Shakes off the defender.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Off the play fake. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when a quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. It's a seam wide open. He's at touchdown Bulls. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Dropping back, it's Hairston. Looking left. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on third down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this defense has been outstanding in coverage early in this game. We're just in the first quarter. Of course, they already have an interception. They should have had their second right there.
Right down the middle. Converts on fourth down. Still going. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Got a man. It's good. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Brown wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. And the Bulls in the hurry-up. Caught behind the line. It's Sullivan. Brings him to the open. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
And that's good enough for a first down.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
South Florida, 21, UMass, 7.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Let's send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's caught. It's Norton.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Bulls are flying down the field.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Into the secondary on the right.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USF. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution of scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The UMass offense returns to the field. Now on the option. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Caught near the sticks. It's Gray. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Dropping back, it's Hairston. Caught over the middle. It's Gray. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They just keep firing. Pulls it in. It's good. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on second and short. He'll do it himself. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. The throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Love the coverage.
Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense.